Being located in the Music City, this building has hosted a lot of great music acts since its inception. But this is what she was made for, NFL football, and that's what we have today in Nashville at Nissan Stadium.
Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Tennessee Titans.
It's 3-0 versus 2-1, a good early season battle as we're underway in week 4.
Off of play action, here's Lance. Open man downfield is Lamb. It's complete. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown! CeeDee Lamb.
His 6th touchdown of the season.
And the Vikings are on the board first here this afternoon.
Wow, first play of the game, CeeDee, 75 yards. These people, they haven't even filed in yet from the tailgate lots.
Everyone talks about starting out fast. Everyone talks about getting explosive type plays. That was absolutely a thunderbolt. And on the defensive side, you spent all week scheming, all week preparing, and it seems like it goes right out the window.
And for the extra point, Cameron Dicker.
He's got it, and the Vikings take a 7-0 lead.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. First and 10 now. Willis and the Titans
at their own 25-yard line. They started on the ground with Eckler. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
This defense for the Vikings, they were very good last week in the win over New Orleans.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and try to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
To throw, here's Willis.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Vikings pick up the football. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused, because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think that you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Pretty ideal right there. Keep it yourself, get the first down, and get the heck out of bounds.
And knowing him, I believe he's thinking, I can get a few more yards if I just lower my shoulder. But he also hears that second voice in his head. His head coach and probably his agent, too, saying, get out of bounds, man. Don't do that.
And with the play clock reading 4, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Now Lance wants to change him up. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. He'll pick up 7 there on the first down keeper.
Oh, man, that wasn't far from breaking in a big way into the secondary. Read option, quarterback kept it, and while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yardage. Only a nice tackle prevented it from maybe going all the way.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 3. The first carry for the Memphis man, Antonio Gibson. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35.
12 yards there, first down Vikings. Well, CD, a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
You talk about this Titan defense.
They were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
No matter what coverage was called, they were in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long. I mean, they were running the routes with them. Turned out they were right there on every single ball thrown and came away with 5 interceptions.
On 2nd down, a run with Gibson.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Gibson again.
And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings.
That was quite sticky.
Antonio Gibson with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Vikings lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game.
They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And it's now 14-0.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away.
And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They've been outplayed early, no question, down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10.
Willis. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo.
He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down.
Wow,
he located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Back to throw, Willis. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. You look at this defense for the Vikings.
They were very good last week in the win over the Saints.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
Now Willis on 3rd down. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
They do go for this. Here's Willis.
Oh, my gosh.
That is caught.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. Boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation, but they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
2nd and 10. Back to throw, Willis. That's caught. Left side, it's Burks.
Why is that
And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 34-yard line. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here's Willis.
Oh, what the fuck? How
And
you
that
can
went too
roast it like
far
that?
in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Willis to throw on 2nd.
He completes it to Ridley. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
Big snapping it now.
2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed 1st down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown.
Malik Willis.
A 15-yard touchdown run.
And the Titans have got it back to within a score. Joey Sly on for the extra point.
And that one makes it 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Lamb will go in motion. On second down, here's Gibson again.
And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Third down and 1. Now Lance looking to change it up. They'll run with Gibson.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive.
And the Vikings first down.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
On the counter, Gibson. That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 74 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
And this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Gibson
oh, wow, unblocked.
Out of the gun. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Let's face it, that's just a helpless feeling for a running back there. He's looking up to find a hole, and all he finds is a whole lot of ticked-off linebacker.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
A give up the middle to Gibson.
No, he fumbled.
It's picked up by the Titans. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
He has been a workhorse for them in this game, and ball security hasn't been an issue until that point.
Yeah, and let's face it, when he's going to carry the ball that many times, he becomes more and more of a target for the defense, knowing that he's going to be the primary guy. They'll just send more and more players towards him, trying to make sure they knock the ball free.
Meanwhile, Willis' throw taken in by Ridley here.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 44-yard line.
Option play, and they'll give to Eckler.
And now the ball.
Oh, shit. We just trading fumbles.
Vikings pick up the football. And
That
they'll
shit
set
crazy,
up
bro.
shop right near midfield at the 49-yard
This shit is wild,
line.
dog.
And a little careless there, Charles, on that carry.
And it's not just having two hands on the ball. It's tucking it away. It's using your body to keep people shielded off. There's so many different things into taking care of it and having ball security. In that case, though, we didn't see it happen.
A give to Gibson running right.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Here's 2nd and 10. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Shotgun handoff to Gibson.
And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
Well, with the kind of half he's had, I think we can forgive him that run, right? Not every run's going to be a big play, is it?
No, and also the blocking just wasn't there. No room to run.
Yeah, defensively, they got to find a way to build on that because he's eating them alive in the first half.
He gets it to Addison.
Did we get a legal man, bro?
He managed to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. Well, that's one of the drawbacks of running the RPO. If those linemen go into run block mode, you can't throw it if they're more than a yard downfield.
A tough spot here. 3rd and 15. Here's Lance.
He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And they will advance this across midfield, but still well shy of a first as he's tackled at the 47. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. And the punter's on the sideline. Here's the field goal unit now to try an exceptionally long one. And this won't get there. Won't be online either. It's no good. Off to the right. And this will remain a one-touchdown game.
Justin Tucker would have hit it.
I guess I got to hand it to him. That was, that was ambitious.
Well, that's one way to put it.
Back on those U-trips bullshit, man.
So the missed 56-yarder, and now the flip side. Good starting field position at the 46 near midfield.
Willis looking to throw on 1st down.
Oh, 92. Let's go, baby.
From the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down.
Willis looking to throw it.
Oh, 12. Good shit, baby.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Willis.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway.
I don't care what level of football you played. This one was a universal, wasn't it? When we were kids and we played touch football, remember we get in these positions and you just say, everybody go long.
long and hope someone would come free.
To the air on first down. Here's Willis.
And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Austin Eckler from 17 yards out. And the Titans are an extra point away from drawing level. The extra point by Sly is up and good.
And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
86 yards rushing now for Gibson. He's got a first down.
He continues to be effective running the football, a big reason that they have the lead.
And I love one of the quotes that I read about him where he said of himself, I love it when a team just hops on my back and I just carry them along.
Right back to him on first down.
And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning. From the gun, it's Lance. That is caught by Lamb.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one good for 26 and a first down.
A give running right, Gibson.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the second quarter.
On second down, here's Gibson again. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17.
13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down.
This has been a good drive so far, and it's been a running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Here's Gibson on the read option.
The tackle was by the Boston College product, Harold Landry.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
To throw, it's Lance. He'll find Lamb crossing the formation for the catch.
Touchdown, Vikings!
CeeDee Lamb.
As the first half is winding down.
And the Vikings have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front, and now see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter.
Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And the lead is now 21-14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And brought in downfield by Burks.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
And time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time, be able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
Buffalo 18. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Willis will look to throw on first down. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
No sense risking anything there on first down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who could make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
Last play of the half. Here's Willis. Looking for Ridley on the out route. He's got him.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt.
Why would y'all touch it first?
And the Titans are going to recover the football.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 36.
Mustang 19. 79 Broncos.
Now Willis to throw. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Hawk 70.
Now Willis.
Oh, wow.
Over the middle, he has Okonkwo.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well.
On first down, Willis. That'll be complete to Okonkwo.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Running on first down, Eckler. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans.
Austin Eckler
with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year.
And the Titans are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. An extra point by Sly is up and good.
And we are tied at 21. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. Catch is made by Hawkinson, the tight end. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A very solid gain of 27.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Oh, no.
Force it in, and it's intercepted. By Christian Fulton. The 20. 5. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Shit was open as fuck.
Slide for the PAT. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
That's tough.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Working from the gun, Lance. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. They push him back 8 yards that time on second down.
One thing they definitely like about this youngster is his motor. He is full throttle on each and every snap. Loves to get after the quarterback, and that has to feel good to him right there. His first career sack.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And a quick shuffle pass here is complete. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
I think that call was made not so much to try and get the first down, although they would have taken it if they could have gotten it, but to give their punter a little bit of space and try and help out their defense.
Yeah, got the safe completion on 3rd. Let's take it inside his own 40. Powers past him at midfield.
Really?
Good blocking there. Nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Titans are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over 1st and 10. First and 10, Willis. Over the middle, that's caught by Ridley. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. That pass taken in by Burks. And inside
he got hurt in the first game, man.
A timeout for an injured player, and it looks like it's Traylon Burks who's in some discomfort out there. Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. On the option, here's Eckler. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. DeMarcus Lawrence in on the tackle. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
2nd and 7.
Wow, what the fuck?
And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown.
Okay.
Malik Willis
A 13-yard touchdown run.
And the Titans get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead now up to 14.
There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive,
oh, he stopped running the slant.
In your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Second 10 coming up here in Nashville. Third quarter action.
And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people who have to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Off of play action, here's Lance.
And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
The defense did its job of taking away a quick throw, but that's only half the battle, because they've got to get to him before he can make a run for it. A little bit late containing him there, so he makes a nice gain out of a play that looked like it was in trouble.
And Lance, he's going to change the play.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
He'll find Lamb. That's complete.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
First down, Vikings.
On play action, Lance.
It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
CeeDee Lamb, 26 yards. And the Vikings are back within a score.
It's been quite the game for him individually. A trio of touchdown catches now.
So pick a route, any route. Whatever you want him to run, he's going to do it and do it well and end up in the end zone. This has really been fun to watch.
Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown.
Vikings 28. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. The no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
Really?
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Willis out of the gun.
He finds his turn. Now a loose football.
Oh.
The ball comes out, and the Vikings pick up the football.
Oh, shit.
And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
So turnovers, Charles, and now as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure.
That sucks.
The fumble on first down. Now here's second down. Willis now off play action.
On the move to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football in the places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Willis to throw once more.
He caught that shit.
Running back out of the backfield.
Oh.
This is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 34-yard line.
That's tough, bro.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Nashville. It's the Titans. They've got the football. They'll be looking to extend their lead here as we begin the fourth quarter. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 34.
Back to throw, Willis. It's complete. Burks.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes
died.
this one down just shy of the 20. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Willis looking to throw it.
Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Second down, here's Willis. He'll complete this one to Okonkwo.
And it's a Titans touchdown.
Okonkwo
From 21 yards away.
And the Titans are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead.
Damn, they just said they're going to be moving to 4-0.
Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And the lead now up to 14. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away.
He will return this from deep.
Oh, Elliott going to be hit.
This nigga fumbled, bruh.
One of the linebackers has got it.
So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Man, confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's second down. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. Completes this to Addison out left. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. Fourth quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
On 1st and 10, here's Lance. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4. He was still looking through his progressions and going through his receiver options, and while he was doing that, the defense got to him quickly in the pocket.
And it was a great example of zone coverage. Well executed, well coordinated. All the receivers were covered, and he couldn't evade the rush back in the pocket.
Oh, wow.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Basically, you're not going to outwork two guys very often.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else with the football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much. You forget the other options that are out there.
This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. From the gun, it's Lance.
Man,
Can't get away, and he's taken down. And that'll bring up 4th down on the big sack with a loss of 5. 3rd and long, you knew that he was going to throw it. He just couldn't find anybody to throw it to.
Yeah, and it shouldn't have been a surprise, but that was perfect execution of their nickel defense. That 5th defensive back, the extra defender, he really tightened up things downfield in coverage, and they were able to get to him in the pocket.
Desperation time here. Lance.
I slid! Oh my God.
And they take over. They'll set up shop.
I fucking slid, bro.
You can admire his willingness to sacrifice his body to try and
I'm in the process of sliding in that.
And I do, but let's face it. You know his coaches
Oh
are going to warn him
man,
about
that
diving
sucks,
or
bro.
extending for a marker for this exact reason. So much easier to have the ball knocked free when you're extended like that. So if you're going to dive, you got to make sure you secure the football, which he didn't.
Hand off to start the drive, but this is going to wind up being a reverse. And that won't work out for big yardage, but a decent gain there on the trickeration.
With that kind of run on 1st down, that's a winning type of a run. That just sets things up for them moving forward as they begin the drive.
On 2nd down, Eckler. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Why did he leave him?
Pass taken in.
Why did he leave him?
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. It was 3rd and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because, to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
Option play, and they'll give to Eckler. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Austin Eckler, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Titans are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away.
I probably made one mistake in this game. Losing by 21.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. They'll start on the ground with Gibson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
If they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Once more, Gibson.
Okay, Gibby.
There he goes, right side. Inside the 20. Antonio Gibson.
Okay, Gibby.
Touchdown, Vikings.
Outside zone left out to the right.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings have got it back to
Outside
a
zone
two-score
left out
game here
to
in the
the
4th.
right for a touchdown.
He's been having a
What are
great
the odds?
game, and that one right there, his best run so far.
What are the
ends
odds?
with 6 points.
And not only that, in his mind, what is he thinking? Can I get to 200 yards as well? Because he knows he's closing in on it. He may not know the exact number, but the best runners have a feel of what the yardage is that they're compiling, and he knows that he's getting close to that 200-yard mark now.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. This game was really a tussle, seemed like just a moment ago, and now they've got the momentum. A couple of scores on their last pair of drives and a 2-score lead. I think here now you go conservative, right? Run the football, work the clock.
You know, I usually agree with you, but I'm going after them right here. I want to put this bad boy away. I wouldn't be afraid to throw it. They've got all the confidence, all the momentum on their side. Go ahead and take your dagger shots and try and finish this one off.
I disagree vehemently. I say run the football. You've got the lead.
Well, let's watch it and find out who's right.
And nowhere to run for Willis. He goes down. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning.
Tough spot for Willis and the Titans, now facing 3rd and long following the sack.
Back to throw here. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage.
I thought he did a pretty good job.
Oh, he didn't burn my time out with that injury, though.
Let's face it, that sack on 2nd down, talk about throwing a wrench into the works. It certainly did.
And he did everything he could there trying to pick up some positive yardage, and he
Did,
but
didn't
not
burn
enough.
my injury time out.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. And they fake the handoff. Now Lance. That's caught by Addison.
Oh, he shifts past him. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
One timeout at their disposal, but more pressing is the need for 2 scores, obviously. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Lance.
Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson, and he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at 148-yard line and ended at the other. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him, and what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, you know, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
Here's 1st and 10. Now a play fake. Lance. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb.
Oh,
and this is caught.
fucking Lamb.
Into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit
That's my dog.
Okay, game
That's
on.
my dog,
Don't go
man.
anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have
That's
to.
my
It's not a
dog.
high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop,
That's my
and hope that one of the
dog.
guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, you get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. And
No,
this is
it dribbled to the
hands
back,
team.
man.
That should just about put a cap on this one. Fourth quarter,
I
they
needed
felt
that.
like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they
Damn,
couldn't.
bruh.
And I know we brought
I needed
analytics
it.
into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
GG, motherfucker.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. In this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for the Titans, hey, they finish a perfect month of September as they move to 4-0 on the
bro.
new
Look at the
campaign.
quarterbacks, dog.
And they will hit the road next week to take
Look at
on
the
the
quarterbacks.
Indianapolis Colts. Meanwhile, for Minnesota, they'll fall back to 500
Golly.
at 2-2. And they'll look to regroup next week
Look at this
as they
even-ass
head to
matchup.
MetLife
I mean, we
Stadium to
outgained them
take on the New
140
York
yards, bro.
Giants.
Damn.
And for
That's
Charles
crazy.
Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the
Turnovers.
NFL
1 for 4
on
and
EA
third. That's not
Sports.
good, but- Damn. He was out here dealing, dog. 15 for 18, 300 yards. That's insane. Antonio Gibson with 193. He fumbled, though. Bitch ass nigga. 5 for 67 in the fumble here. That's unfortunate. CD went off, too. 6 catches, 4 touchdowns. Wow. Gave up 200-yard receivers. Well, we did go to our guy when we needed him. We did do that. Damn. Hey, the rookie with 2 TFLs in the second half. Let's get it, boy. Putting Bohanna got back there. It's that late rotation of fucking pass rushers, bro. Got the starters out, put the backups in. Fucking got a sack. Shared a sack. Interceptions. 2 pass deflections. Brandon Smith had 4 tackles. Let's go. 3 fumble recoveries? What the hell? This was a fucking seed, boy. That was a 3-man rush. Sitting there in contains. Step up in the pocket. Launch that hoe. Hey! That's lucky. That's lucky as fuck. Started off with it's the same play. It's the same play. Yep. Whoop. Little spin move. Broken tackle. Juke. We out. To the pot mans. To the pot mans. fucking scene. Boop. Ball out. Let's go 22. Hey. Defensive player of the year, baby. This was sticky. This was sticky. This is fucking Gibson fumbling. Yep. Damn. You poked that bitch right out. 33 coming in with the hands. Boop. Let's go 12. 16. What was this one? Big crossover. Yeah, verticals. Look at my man. Look at my man just standing there, bro. Left side corner. He's just standing there, not looking for work. Not paying attention to the fucking crosser coming in his way. I had contained rushes. If I didn't contain you, probably would have got him. But he had been scrambling a little bit. Scrambling out to the sideline. Kept a read option inside, bro. What? That's tough, man. Yo, did we score on this play 3 times? We did. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Sheesh. CD. Let's go, boy. Throw your hands up, ref. Bitch ain't throwing hands up. I think this is the one that was overturned. Yeah, that's the one that was overturned. I was in Palms here. Yep, when he whipped out, that was my guy. He whipped out, that was my guy. I was coming to cover that slant from the number 2 that was open all game. Would have been open there too, but damn. This one, bro. This one hurt. Running mesh underneath, post over the top. Get the user up the middle of the field. Cut off of him. Going down for the slide. Nope. That's some shit, man. It's Gibson run, though. Outside zone left. Cut it back. One juke. Hey! We at. We at. This is when I subbed in Bohanna and my rookie. Good push. Good wins. What's the coverage behind it? It's cover 4? Oh, it's cover 3. Cover 3 match. Got him, coach. Be nice if you fumble. You am. Fucking cross country. Zoom! GG's, man. GG's, man. Well, that's the game, froze. Gotta close that. Sayonara, suckers.